we can consider whether we want to introduce new programs or take ours in newer directions. And I also wanted to report that we have been approved a new faculty position, and we're going to be searching that, and it's going to emphasize library and information technologies. We have a good applicant pool and a great faculty and many students. I just wanted the faculty to stand up so everybody can see who you might be able to direct some of your concerns and questions to directly. So today we're gathered here, it's because it's the threads that bind us. It's what allows us to come to the table, and not just because we have the privilege now of being here at the university, but some of us have had the privilege and therefore we can share our knowledge. But there are many of us who haven't come here yet. So how do we make that happen? How can we increase the diversity in our profession so we can be relevant, so we can be sure that everyone in our communities are empowered? And so the discussions that we're going to have, and it is about you, and it's about dialogue and working and talking with each other. I don't want you to hold back, as CP and both Gerald have said. You know, we challenge you to share your particular concerns. It's not about sugarcoating. And so what we want to be able to do with that is, first, in the program, we share some diversity definitions. So you get a sense that there isn't one specific definition that we're working with, but there are many, and these definitions give you just a guideline of what we're thinking about when we're talking about diversity and inclusion. So we're going to start off first by beginning a dialogue, and these dialogues will be held in 4 different rooms. The first one is the Alexander room. Which it's, if you have a folder that has a red dot, it will be led by Professor Bill Keeley, if you can raise your hand, okay? And it'll be here in the Alexander room. The next one is if you have a yellow colored dot on your packet, and that one will be led by Sandra Andrews, if you can raise your hand. And she will be leading you in the Benbow room. The next one will be not the Dogwood room, but we've changed it to the Ferguson room, which is just down here. So the Ferguson room is for those who have a blue dot, and that will be led by Professor Jim Carmichael. Professor Carmichael, here you are at the back. And then the last one is the Sharp room, which will be those who have a green dot, and it will be led by Dr. Nora Bird. Nora? Great. Okay. So when you get to those rooms, you'll have an opportunity to have smaller group discussions. Then after that, we will have the refreshments and showcase, so you can learn about some of the research that we're doing, and then potentially consider ways that you yourself might contribute. We want to be able to ensure that we tap into your talent, so there are sign-up sheets by the registration desk where you'll be able to sign up your institution to be a service learning site or a practicum site. You'll be able to sign up to share your expertise if you want to be a guest lecturer or participate jointly in some research with us. So please consider doing that. So after the showcase and refreshments, the showcase will take place right next door in the Kirkland room. Then you will go back to your respective rooms again, and that's when we'll have the second follow-up dialogue. So this will allow you to talk as a room. The whole room will come together. All the groups will be able to share their particular highlights, and then as a whole room, you'll come up with your particular major issues. That then will come back here and have a plenary session. And at that plenary session, the faculty facilitators will be able to will report back on the highlights. So all of us can understand what are some of the concerns and solutions that you've come up with. And during that time, we're going to have a greeting by our Dean, Dale Shunk, as well as we'll have closing remarks by ALA President Camila Alire. Where are you, Camila? Okay, so I want to welcome Camila. She has been a wonderful supporter of LIS education, as she herself is an instructor and has also been a faculty member, and also she comes from walking the walk, and it's not just talking. She has done tremendous work in addressing what the summit is all about. So with that, I leave you to talk to each other, to tell us what your concerns are, and let's begin our work together. Thank you.